This is from President Trump's office. It just came in a few minutes ago. As we can all relate to, everyone ends up having to bring home their work from time to time. American presidents are no different. President Trump, in order to prepare the work the next day, often took documents, including classified documents, to the residence. He had a standing order. There's the word I've been looking for. That documents removed from the Oval Office and taken to the residence were deemed to be declassified the moment he removed them.
We don't know what was in there. We don't know believe President Trump declassified all this information. Let's find out really what the process is, what is right, what's precedent that other presidents have followed, and make sure that this is done correctly.
Governor, I don't think any president has ever carted off that many documents to their house after they left the presidency.
Anytime you got Ducey in there correcting a governor of a state, I think you might have some problems with your party. So as we've seen going on, this back and forth and constant discussions about the classified documents, or they were declassified, whether or not Donald Trump could declassify them with a whim by waving his magic wand of a finger. All these things have been going back and forth, from special masters to judges to the Department of Justice investigating to it being held up. All this drama may finally be coming to a head because that special master who was appointed and then approved by the Department of Justice has begun speaking. And it's a little bit of reality put into this. Let's get to the details, because Trump's attorneys were arguing in this first hearing with this special master about why they should keep these things secret and actually have them returned. So they say this: the fact that the documents contain classification markings does not necessarily negate privilege claims. That's what the lawyer said in this new filing. They went on to note that according to court documents, some of the classified records seized from Mar-a-Lago, listen to this, allegedly contain what appear to be President Trump's handwritten notes. So he scribbled all over them, so they're his? Let's let him continue to explain. Those notes could certainly contain privileged information, further supporting the need for an independent third-party review of these documents. Now pause. This has been the theme. No matter what it is that Trump's attorneys, Trump, pundits, other folks that go on TV and say about this, the whole point is to delay and delay and delay and delay. That's why they keep talking about midterms, which we're gonna get to in a second as well, because this ridiculousness from these attorneys is to delay and stretch. That's why the special master thing was even a thing in the first place. It's not like they think they're in the right. They just don't want it to be coming to the head and complete this investigation in time for people to really know what's going on, because they think it's gonna destroy the Republican Party's chances in the midterms. As a matter of fact, one of his attorneys, Alina Habba, she went on TV, and this was part of her defense. Listen to this.
Now, the Department of Justice filed this crazy raid, pretending it's all these criminal actions because it's around the corner to November. And this is what we like to call an October surprise, which we've seen before.
It's an October surprise. The FBI search of Mar-a-Lago was August 8th, multiple months before that October surprise, and then also the November elections that she's concerned about. Also, Steve Bannon, as he went and turned himself in for other things. You seen a theme here? People turning themselves in, people being up on charges, people being charged for things that are all surrounding Donald Trump. Steve Bannon even said, this is 60 days until the election. Steve Bannon's not running for office. What does he have to do with these midterms? Donald Trump, regardless of what he keeps saying, is not running for office. What does that have to do with the midterms? It's about him, right? You guys are saying it's about all of you, so I guess we'll lump you all together. Let's go back to this hearing, because this is what this judge was talking about, the special master that was appointed. So days after this extraordinary search of Trump's estate, Mar-a-Lago, the former president made public statements claiming that he had in fact declassified some of those seized records, suggesting that the Justice Department had no case against him for illegally retaining sensitive government material. But neither he nor his lawyers have ever made those same assertions in court. There's a good reason why. Or in court papers where they could face penalties for lying. They'll say it on TV, they'll truth it out on Truth Social, but if you have to say it in actual court proceedings, then you've got some legal issues. Instead, they've danced the fine line between suggesting that as president, Trump had the authority to declassify those documents while remaining silent on the issue of what he actually did or did not do. This judge, Raymond Dearie, said on Tuesday that if Trump's lawyers don't officially counter with whether the documents the former president took are classified, then Dearie will have to side with the DOJ. He says, as far as I'm concerned, that's the end of it. So when Trump's lawyer James T. Trusty, ironic name, argued his team shouldn't be in a position where we have to disclose declassification defenses, Dearie wasn't having any of it, and he said, "You can't have your cake and eat it." Senator Turner, these attorneys, these lawyers are in court, or at least in proceedings, saying, "Why do we have to prove what we're talking about? We just say it on TV." I'm not exaggerating. That's their defense.
So a case of we're not really lawyers, we just play one on TV.
Jeez.
It is insane, and they did not expect the special master to actually do his job. Be careful what you wish for. They asked for this, they got this judge, this former judge, and he is laying it out. And he just saying, the question is simple, did you or did you not? They haven't even got to the complicated stuff like, yeah, Jay, did you or did you not declassify these documents? It's delay, it's deny, and it's lie. That's how the Trump team rolls. That's how President Trump rolls. And they just making it up as they go along. And the fact about bringing home his work, are you kidding me? The man was on the golf course most of the damn time. Talking about he bringing home his work.
I'm so glad you brought that part up. Sometimes I miss some of the things at the beginning that I wanted to highlight. That's definitely one of them. He's bringing his work home because he works so hard. Come on, bro.